Good morning.
Very, very good morning, Khalid.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Yeah, after a long time, Khalid, you're appearing.
How's everything? I don't wear my suits 8 o'clock in the morning, honestly speaking.
Yeah, there is a difference for
Are you
I.
doing the same? So you're wearing your suit at the top and short in the bottom?
I don't think he heard you.
I think he's wearing full suits, right?
Uh, no, actually, yeah, I will tell you, Khalid.
Yes.
The morning itself, you have given me something to think and something to laugh. Yeah,
It's a must, right?
actually, the suit is not a must one. Actually, I'm wearing, and the reason is when I come casually, without having the blazer, I don't feel comfortable sometimes. Yeah. The another
Mm.
reason I will tell you, more than that, another reason is right now the AC is working, it's very cool in my home. Everyone
Mm.
require the high, the very cool inside. So again, I off it, my daughter gone, and again on it. So I cannot sit a long time without this blazer. That is another reason. Yeah. Nothing
Just
else.
feeling cold, right?
Yeah. So how are you, Varda?
Good, doctor. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also doing good. Uh, so yes, all
Good morning,
you are.
everyone.
Yeah, good morning, Faisal. How you doing?
Very good, doctor. How are you?
Yeah, yes. From my side, everything is good. So I believe you have received from academic administration all the deadlines. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
The last time I checked it, honestly, it was not uploaded on their platform.
On the
But we
platform,
received an email.
there is dates on the platform if you go into
Shall
one
I
of the
check?
submission areas, but Ashton is giving us a two week lead time that we need
Mm.
to submit first to Dr. Ashad and then upload onto Moodle.
That's what I received via email, though, because on I think on Friday
Yeah.
I
Can
was checking,
somebody
it was not
can
uploaded.
somebody share your platform? Then it will be very easy for others to understand because I don't have the access right now. So everything is there, Khalid, in that Moodle account.
Okay.
You will find everything, your submission date, how many days are even, remaining to submit your research proposal. Everything
Mm.
is there. Varda, I have received your research proposal yesterday. It's consisting of most of the thing which is required for your research proposal. I need some days to change something very importantly on your topic. Whatever you have written is correct. Retention, engagement, talent management, whatever you have written is correct. But we wanted to make structured. We want to make it correct. Otherwise, there is a unclarity on the topic.
Right.
And other things, whatever you have written, I really love the way that you're writing the last part of it. Like research methodology, that was beautifully you have written with the content. And let me go in detail. Give me some days. I will work on it and will be sending you back. Khalid, how is your work going on, Khalid?
It's okay.
Yeah.
I think I'll be finishing before the deadlines for sure.
Yeah. Okay. No
Because
problem.
I'm almost done, honestly speaking. Only the modification that you requested from me.
Yeah. Yes.
So we remember we changed the topic a little bit. We changed
Yes.
some content in there, some of the questionnaires.
Hmm.
But other than this, I think I'm almost done. Like maybe next week, I'll submit full for you.
Hmm. So once we done with our research proposal, we are not going to stop anything over there, since we are not going to wait for any other day for your dissertation, but we'll keep working on it. Then you will be getting empty in time to complete and submit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, Usually the practice that we are following, the December 5 is your deadline. Yeah.
Mm.
Your deadline
Mm.
to submit on your Moodle
Yes.
account. But On November 15th itself, we are going to make it ready. We are keeping it ready. And then we are focusing on our dissertation part. And we will be covering almost, the at least one chapter we can finish it out, or two chapter we can finish it out. Then, the very nearest to your dissertation, you can be really free. I've also experienced some of the time the students, majority of students will be following the same instructions, but few will be there because of the work and etc. They will be coming for the last time approach. What is the problem for them is they will not get the time for similarity check. They will not get the proper feedback from my side. Sometime, we'll be writing everything. Content will be there, but the structure, the
It's
alignment,
not correct.
format, presentation is not good. So that the marks will be reduced a lot. That's also another concern. Yeah.
Have you
So
have you experienced anyone failed from your students?
no, nobody failed. Nobody failed.
Amazing.
Nobody
That's a lot of
failed.
pressure.
Yes,
No
it's a
pressure.
part
No pressure.
of putting some pressure on us to finish.
No,
It's a lot of pressure.
it's not like, be cool
Good.
and we can
By
work
the
it
way,
on.
good way, very good way.
No, I don't want to pressurize on your work. It's only simply we are keeping a deadline little advance, and to make sure that you don't have any stress later. That's only. We want to make the
That's better.
submission on date. The problem for the late submission, the marks will be capped. And even your work is very high quality, even the 1 days or two, there is a instructions in the Moodle account. I don't know what that has gone through. If we are late by a few days, even 1 day, your marks will be capped. That's a problem. So it happened. It is happening many of the cases. We should not do that. That's why. So Vardha, are you able to share your screen if it is possible?
Yes, I am, but now I cannot remember where to get all those submission
Information.
deadlines
No,
and things.
no problem. You just share the screen. I can direct you.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
Faisal, what
Yes,
about your
doc-
supply chain?
yes, doctor. I am working on it, and hopefully,
Yeah.
in coming couple of days, I will be submitting, draft to you for your
Yes,
review,
fine.
and
Fine.
then we'll see how to go about it.
Perfect. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. Can you go to the dashboard, please? I hope everyone is saying right.
Yes.
Yes. You have received this platform, this Moodle account we called as from the University of Gloucestershire. So now you are officially a student over there. And now you have to go to, yes, the same dissertation. Once you open, you can go to the dashboard, you can go to the dissertation, then assessment area. Yes, please click the assessment area.
Yeah. Wait.
If you're going to the research proposal, please go there.
Yeah.
See, all the regulations, all the things have been already written here. See, no
That's
submission
the
have been
time.
yet, only 33 days and 9 hours remaining. Now, I will tell you, just can you please go up, Vardha? Yes, all the instructions. So, very importantly, you must be having all these title. At least you can screenshot it right now. Introduction, context, you have written. I know that the students who have already submitted, who have already written. Who is iPhone 14 Pro Max? I think it's Munira.
Yes.
Oh, Sujoy?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you, Munira? I think you were absent for the previous class.
No, I was not absent, was I?
Uh-huh.
Did I miss the class? I think that time I was having flu. Last week was bad. I was having very bad flu. I'm better now.
Vardha, was Munira present that previous class? No, I think.
No, I think I missed it. You're correct.
Yeah, I don't think last week you were with us.
Okay. Only Munira was.
Even I was also absent last week.
Faisal has
I had
informed me.
very bad, flu and fever.
Okay. So climate is changing, yeah?
It's the season.
Yeah,
It's very
sensitive
season.
people.
Yeah, it's the problem mostly for our childrens when they go for schools and mingle each other. When they come back, is a problem mostly comes. Yeah, Munira, what we have discussed, yeah, already the recordings are there. Please have a look on this. And although from the academic administration, I believe that you have received all the deadlines. Yeah, have you gone through the mail, Munira?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Yes. Varda has opened her account, Moodle account here, and with her username and all the credentials. You can also do the same. Or if you're
Okay.
going to the dashboard, where you are going to the dashboard, you can see assessment section in the, yes. In the assessment
Enjoy
session,
it.
you can go to dissertation, assessment area. Here, all the instructions are there. Please, can you
Mm.
please go down? Yes, there is a, yeah, assessment area. APA 7 formatting. Okay. There's a
So this
submission
is
deadline is, can you please show me once again, the top, Varda? Submission
this
deadline.
is for proposal.
Yeah. Yes. Friday,
Yeah.
6th December is your deadline. You have to make your submission on 4th itself. Just do that. Don't go for beyond that. Then, yeah, please go down. These are the major instructions I can give you. The introduction should be there for your research proposal. Then context should be there. Yes, little bit above for the instructions, no, above, Varda. Yes. Research questions and objectives is mandatory. Academic literature, have you consulted it or not? What's your proposed methodology, including any ethical issues? Ethical issues means ethical consideration, yeah? You
Mm.
have to mention that's all about. Varda has written, and Khalid also written very well that aspects. And finally, references and appendices. In between, you can also add whatever the things, for example, Varda has written some hypothesis. I believe hypothesis you have written.
Mm.
We can add it. There is no issue for that. And something, if you feel that will be good for your research proposal, you can add it. I don't know whether you remember this empirical review or content analysis. I have discussed the first class for the literature review. Do you remember?
Mm.
Yes, we are making a table. Then we are writing an author name, title name, then what is the findings, what is the objective, what is a gap in that, limitations for study. We are taking 5 or 10 literatures and preparing a table. You can also do that and attach in the appendix so that the word count will not be, it will not be counted for the word. The word count is 1500. Yeah, 1500. 10% we can increase, which means 1,650 we can, or 10% also we can reduce it. Mostly students will be having more word count. How we can manage it? We can manage it by adding some important things. If you got some conceptual frameworks, very good picture, you can add it in your appendix part. There is no concern in that.
I think my word count is double that, so it needs to be calibrated a lot.
Yeah, we can reduce it. We can reduce it. Something very important only we can add it. Table for doing the work. Now you can do this Gantt chart, right? Yeah, you can do the Gantt chart. I can also explain that in today's session itself. Then now itself, you follow Times New Roman or Calibri and 12 font size and 1.5 line spacing. Remember this, very important. Yes, good morning, Anu. Yes, we are discussing the platform, okay, Moodle account of that you have received from the University, Gloucestershire. Then can you please go down. There is a link that we can download it. Yes, this one. Proposal marking criteria feedback form. Everyone should read it.
This is under which menu?
Assessment area.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
dashboard, assessment area, where you'll be able to find out. This one you'll be getting after making your submissions, after completing your marks. You'll be able to find out this feedback. You can download it and you will be able to understand on what criteria they're going to measure your work. all should read it very carefully. The first one, research question. Your research questions are relevant. Your objectives are relevant. Are they appropriate in relation to the context provided? Already we are right in the context. Context, it can be a background of your research. At the same time, the statement of the problem. Okay. And is this a realistic business related study? So that you can also mention a rationale of your study. Please note it down, everyone. One of the heading that you can also follow, rationale of the study. I can tape it here. A rationale of the study. Statement of the problem, you can separately mention if you want to mention statement of the problem. Already in your context, you're writing something about your statement of the problem. But if you're making separate heading, that is also good for. So the evaluator will feel you're having a best clarity on your work. Apart from these headings, we need to follow all these things. Then finally, you can also mention the limitations of your study. Something, only few. What can be your limitation of your study? Can anybody tell me? Mostly everyone will be writing the same. Limitation, maybe time constraints. Then time constraint, or your sample size is very limited. So you cannot generalize your results to the biggest population. Who is that?
I've actually included that in my conclusion.
You have included limitation in your conclusion.
Yeah.
Okay. It would be good if you can separately write limitations. It can be one paragraph, it can be in the bulletin points.
Okay.
Yes, good morning, Khalid. Sorry, good morning, Ryan.
Morning.
Right. Yeah, Ryan has
mate.
also joined. All good? Yeah, where it is. Yeah, Ryan has joined. Ryan, we are discussing about the platform that we have received it. Hopefully you also received all the link, all the credentials to open your Moodle account. We're discussing that. Varda has shared her screen. So that this is the form, feedback form, the marker used to share with us. So before they are completing the marking, so it is attached in your Moodle account. So we need to follow, these are the checklist while we are going for submission. Research objectives and research objectives and research question have been written properly or not, whether these are realistic in the business world, so that your academic rationale, your professional rationale, or your personal rationale can also be written for that. And does the academic literature consultant give a sound theoretical conceptual underpinning to the research question? What do you mean by that? Anyone?
Have you looked at relevant data or relevant information?
Perfect. So we are having number of literatures that we have already consulted. These literature that we have consulted is adequate and which is giving a research questions, or your statement of the problem is being matched with this literature. Are you getting some idea from this literature that we need to prove by writing over there? And the third one, does a proposed approach to the research consider relevant methodological issues? Methodological issues, nothing, it's not like an issues and all. It's our different methodology that we have discussed under the research onion. The first one, philosophy, approach is there, data collection, design. Yeah. So number of time horizon, we have discussed it. So you need to answer all these things. Which type of sampling method we are using? Ethical considerations are there. Have we given all the idea over there? Okay, that is important. Overall, is this a doable proposal for the study at master's level? Then they will be giving a mark for here. Okay, so I would like to, is there any other feedback form? Nothing is there, right? This is the last
No.
column, Varda, right?
Yeah, this is the only feedback form that there is. And then, yeah, so that's the feedback form.
Perfect.
And then there are some additional things as well.
Yeah, yes.
In the dashboard that you can download that just gives some clarification, some hints, what needs to be done there's
Okay.
some resources as well to utilize for
Perfect.
the methods.
Yes, very good. So you can prepare very detailed research proposal so that you can use this research proposal for your first chapter in your dissertation. Are you getting my point?
Mm.
Do you need clarity for that? If you're preparing a detailed research proposal right now, after that you can change it, final, when you're going for a final submission, you can change it, doesn't matter. But if you're having the idea for the detailed research proposal, you can use the same for your introduction chapter, the first chapter in your dissertation, after making some changes. So the left side, you can see number of things: readings, course resource list, turned in checkpoint. These are the area where once you've done the work, finally you can go for this similarity check. Okay. If anyone find difficulty at the time before you're going for a similarity check, please let me know, or let the academic administration know about it. So now you don't have to go for, there is a limitation for checking your similarity. So only after completing, after making all the works ready, then you can go for a similarity check. Then you can make all the things change, paraphrasing or summarizing, whatever you can do in that. So which format, referencing style you have to follow?
APA.
API style, latest style, we have to follow that. Then can you go to the previous one, please?
Ethics?
I mean, yeah, dissertation. Now as assessment 1, right? Which means our research proposal is assessment 1. We're having this one, we have just looked into. Now the assessment 2, which means 002.
This is the full thesis, full dissertation.
Yes, this is the second phase of, no. Oh yeah, this is second phase of your research. How many words you have to complete in that?
15,000.
15,000 words we need to finish. So the people who are having a lot of word count already written, they don't need to be worried about, they can write everything in that. Okay, so we'll be having the review and everything. These are the major content they're asking us to be. You can have some idea from the introduction. So we'll be having one chapter introduction. This is most of the things comes from our research proposal itself. Background of the research, we'll be just mentioning about your industry and writing in related to that, any literature, something we also mention over there. Then comes to the literature review. Literature review is very detailed chapter. You'll be getting a separate a session, how we can prepare a literature review, how we can go for a content analysis, how we can prepare a systematic literature review or empirical analysis, everything we will be discussing at the time. Then methodology, what you've written right now in Research Onion, this chapter, methodology chapter, is very easy for you because already you got a clear idea what all the Research Onion different layers talking about for your research topic. You need to explain little bit detail, that's all about. Then findings and discussion, that need little more effort from our side. That the time we have to go for a data collection, we have to process the data, we need to interpret the data, where we need little bit more time. Okay, then other things are fine, that you can do easily. So can you go for the third, can you go down please? Yes, all the instructions are being here. You can also go down. Yes, this is the dissertation marking criteria. When is the submission? You're also having 338. Yeah. Everyone can see this is a feedback sheet. Your marker is giving after completing your work, so that you have to read before you are going to make a submission. You can see what all the things are being written. I'm not going to read it here. For individual chapters, they are having certain question. We need to address it or not addressed it. You can go down. Theoretical perspective, context and background, methodology in detail. Yes, please go down. Findings and analysis, discussion chapter. We will follow all these instructions for completing your dissertation. Yes, down. Conclusion is there, right? Conclusion. Recommendation is there. Recommended
It's just this discussions as the recommendations.
okay, in the discussion
spoken.
itself, recommendations are there. Or you can also separately write the recommendation chapter, or you can also include the discussion itself. No issue. It's our creativity. We can decide. It's our discretion. We can decide it. Okay. So you is there any other things in this? No. It's done with?
Yep, I think so. Then
Okay.
it's just
Then one more is there. That is a
reflexive.
final reflection paper.
Yep.
That is the 11th April. This one, we are reflecting ourselves, what you learned, how you learned, have you followed any theory to complete your work? Mostly we are using one Gibbs reflective cycle. Gibbs reflective cycle to answer all the question. Yeah, it has been written here. Gibbs or Kolb, there are a number of people who have given number of reflective cycles for the studies. How we can perfectly structurize our work, how we can complete our dissertation, research, and etc. We are following this theory to complete the work, so that you can write everything, your issues, your academic issues, or your professional workload, meanwhile how you managed it, everything you can mention here. Can you please go down? Here also you can see the reflective paper marking criteria. Yes, please down. Yes, this is the major area, how they are giving the marks for you. Reflexivity, that is how, whether it's biased or unbiased or personally have written, clarity of your thoughts, then formation of views, evidence of questions, you're asking yourself the questions, how you overcome the limitations, whether you learn something, have you gotten insights, everything is being written here. That is this final reflection feedback. Yes. Now you please go to the dashboard, Varda. This also you have to have an idea. Yeah. Reflective paper marking criteria, they also have written. That depends upon the marking percentage. They are giving this, whether have you given the critical reflection or critical thinking application, what percentage it is, in which area, which mark range you are going to receive. It's fine. Can you go for a dashboard once again, please?
Okay.
Yes.
Which one?
Dashboard. Here you can see library resources. Are you able to see library resources here? Those who don't have the access for number of research journals and all, you can also use your credentials to upload, to download the work. Since you're having the access to the Moodle account, since you officially became a student, so now you will be getting the access for a number of journals. You can use it, okay? And
it works. It works. I've tried it. So you just use your university username and password, and it opens for you.
Yeah, yes. So have you tried, Varda?
Yes, and it works.
Very good. So you can also go back. Please go back. A dashboard itself is a very important thing. If you want to find out some other research papers, you can go to the dissertation, e-dissertation. Dissertation database.
Yeah.
Someone who wants to take some research done in your area, mostly it will be there. So can you search here, search supply chain management. That is Faisal topic, right?
That's right, okay.
Yeah, supply chain management. Yeah, please search, mostly it will come. Yes. Yep. Are able to see the work has been done in 2024. Analysis and evaluation of the key challenges and strategies for supply chain management of Tesla's EV production. We will be getting a lot of idea from this, but you have to make a small journey into this Blackboard in this Moodle account, and you have to download this work. Is an MBA dissertation itself, I believe. Yeah, its subject is engineering, but it's postgraduate. But you will be getting some idea from this. So can you please type talent management, Vada? There is a one topic, talent retention or something. No records? Talent retention, employee engagement, you'll be getting something.
Mm.
No. Employee engagement. Yes, employee engagement be improved. Okay, this is the MBA dissertation itself. So similarly, those who are having the topic, for example, digitalization is a topic for Ryan and yes, Anu also, right? Digitalization, I believe.
Yes, yes.
Okay, digitalization and employee resistance. Small scale business dynamic post digitalization. Small scale business is all about related to Sujoy. Sujoy also. So digitalization. So you will be getting, it's a postgraduate MBA dissertation itself. Just go to that whenever you get this time. So sometimes it may help you a lot, a lot. So can anybody tell me other topic? Real estate? Any real estate? Can you please type the real estate? May be received. Clear all? No. Something related to real estate will be available. Anything will be there. So one more thing, insurance. What about Munira? I forgot your Munira's topic, Munira. Insurance itself. Can you please type the insurance, Vardha? I'm really sorry, Vardha. I'm telling to you, I'm not directing you, okay?
No problem.
Yeah, it's really good. I have experienced previously when the students are managing the things, you know, everyone will hear, everyone will watch it rather than I'm explaining. Okay, you
Yeah,
got
it took me some time to figure out this portal because every university has their own portal. So it was a
yeah.
little bit different. So I spent some time just navigating and seeing where things are, how things work.
Very good, very good. Very good. So are you able to see Munira Life Insurance Companies is a work in the MBA. The evolution strategy initially implemented with a large UK insurance company to address the lack of racial diversity in the leadership. This is also,
Yes.
yeah, number of research work you can see. Similarly, you can also work on it. Okay.
Sure.
Yes, perfect. Very good. Very good. Yes,
Okay.
these are the important things that you have to go through. Your database dissertation, then your library. So you won't have any scarcity for your literatures. You'll be getting a lot of access to number of leading literatures where you have to pay otherwise. Huge amount, huge amount. Then third one, all the criteria, submission criteria, when to submit, deadline, the feedback form. Can I give you one feedback form that I have already kept it in mind? I want to share with you before. One of the student work.
Shall I stop sharing?
Yes. Let me check it out. Krishi, feedback. Just a second, please. Feedback form.
Doctor, I have one more question with
Yes.
regards to the passing criteria, passing mark. Is it 60% at the university or is it higher than that?
Passing mark?
Yeah. Because I just noticed that in some of the resources, especially like the dissertations that's on the website, it says that these dissertations received a minimum of 60%. So I wasn't sure what is the passing criteria or passing mark then for it.
No. It's not a minimum 60%. It's not. If I'm right, yes. Have you read anything in the Moodle account similar?
Mm.
No. It
I
will not
didn't
be.
see anything about the passing mark.
Okay, passing marks is 40%, I believe. Yes, 40%. Yes, 40% itself. I will inform you. Okay, what is the percentage mark? 40% itself. Minimum passing marks is 40%. Yes, I will inform you the exact marks to be secure to pass. It's not a 60%. It's not a 60%. It's confirmed. So I wanted to share you one of the feedback they have given for the research proposal. Please just be patient. I'm just providing you the details for that MBA project. Feedback form, research proposal feedback. Yes. Are you able to see right now?
Not yet. You're not sharing.
Okay, I'm going to share you. My God. Okay, I'm talking from here. It is muted. So are you able to see this proposal feedback sheet? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. This is a marker's comment. Are you able to see? There has been a turn in 15% of referencing with 1% from and 1% as so on, which means the total 15% similarities are the try to reduce maximum. Okay. Then chapters requires the knowledge that was covered in the class. On the other side, the study's objective could be enhanced. The introduction seems comprehensive, covering all the pertinent facts, which means they're talking something positive about the report. The research question is supported by literature. Okay. Meanwhile, you have to read this one, okay? May become disoriented by thorough literature review, miss the process that chapter unfold. The important idea frequently go unnoticed. That literature review should be relevant to the subject, which means they're talking about, they have started with the one literature, but it is distracting from one to another. That's why. So whenever we are bringing the literature, it must be connected to your topic itself. Then proposed literatures, research methodology. The student understanding of a methodological concern in another source is lost in the situation. It is crucial to give tactics for I remember the time the students has not mentioned particularly the sampling. They have given sampling, they have given some idea about, but they didn't write in detail about the sampling method, what they are using. And in general, they provide additional details about the strategies that will be used in the recitation. Here, the information that ought to be the topic drivers is absent. So finally, it's well structured, although the design could have been improved, still it's a par with the MBA. This is the feedback we have received previously for a student. So student who have secured almost 67% mark for the research proposal. So I would like to start today's presentation after this. So everyone, please go through your Moodle account, have an idea about what exactly this is being there for your dissertation, for your research proposal and all. So I wanted to share my slide for the today's topic. At the end of 10 minutes, we can discuss on your doubts or clarity required for anything on your research proposal particularly. I'm sharing my slide now. Have you heard about gig economy?
About what, sorry?
Gig economy.
No.
Gig economy.
Yeah, gig economy, GIG.
Yeah.
What is that? I'm typing here, gig economy. Gig economy. I have discussed before something related to global recession, you remember? Global resignation, you remember? Global resignation.
No, we don't
Yeah, okay.
remember.
Please type it in the Google.
But
and
is
just,
this the similar to moonlighting?
yeah, almost. The reason I will tell you, you can just search about what is the global resignation, the concept global resignation. There's something to do with the global resignation.
I have just Googled it. It says gig workers are independent contractors, online platform workers, contract firm workers, on-call workers, and temporary workers. Gig workers enter into a formal agreement with on-demand companies to provide service to the company clients.
Yes, this is a part-time, we can say it's independent work arrangements or
Yeah.
contractual basis or flexibility basis. Yeah, people used to do right on freelance basis also. But this gig economy has got enough prominence after this COVID-19. If you're typing in Google,
A
what
free
is,
market system in which temporary
yeah,
positions are common and organization hire independent workers for short-term commitments.
very good, very
And
good.
the term gig is a slang word for a job that lasts a specified period of time. Traditionally, the term was used by musicians to define a performance engagement.
Very good. So gig economy is a simple concept, but it's having importance in today's work field. That is, after the COVID-19, the people have resigned from their position. So Google says almost, million people from the US itself has resigned from the position after knowing the work-life balance that after the COVID-19 particularly. So it has also resulted into the gig economy. And coming to the drivers of the gig economy, the technological advancement that we knows about it, a different platform, how they are working right now, and the changing attitude towards the work. Is there anyone who is working similar, like a freelance,
Yes,
or
I do. I do.
Anu is doing?
Uh,
Is a project itself, project management
no,
itself?
no, development, software development.
Okay. So, okay, fine. So are you working permanently in one company?
Yes, and sometimes, like I am
You,
part of a freelancer group,
okay,
and
great.
when some requirements comes in, if we are like free, we can pitch and give some service for hourly basis.
Perfect. Okay, got it. So what is the benefits of this gig economy? I mean, this concept particularly, the working in a freelance. And have you felt any kind of flexibility or benefits, anything?
Sure, sure. A lot of benefits are there. We can plan accordingly. Like if we like, we can take it. There is no like that kind of commitment required.
Okay, I know what happened for your voice.
There was some program and I was with the kids, then my voice got.
So, Anu, you are singing there or what?
Are you singing there or are you behind your kids?
I was cheering up.
Okay,
And
fine.
next
It's
week is
during
my book
Diwali.
release, so now I was a little scared.
So it's during Diwali.
Yeah, there was one program during Diwali.
Okay. It's fine. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, wherever I go, I will try to control my voice because our voice is our job, right? So in my classroom, the face-to-face session, I'm having a caller mic. I'm having a personally that even though student number is very limited, I will be using that. So it will help me to, like keep taking the classes continuously. So these are the drivers of the gig economy. The impact of the workers that already Anu has given. There's a flexibility, stability, skill development, number of other things are the work-life balance is very important. So they can manage accordingly. Yes, as a person like me, I'm also being a part of gig economy. It's work-life balance. I'm just managing because I can work from the home. I can take the classes online. I'm meeting you people. Yeah, this is a gig economy and global resignation. The two concepts have been written over here. We can have a look on this. Yes, wherever I see the talent retention, talent engagement, I remember you, Varda. Supply chain management, yeah. Where is Faisal?
Yes.
I was talking about Rayan previous day in my undergraduate students. It is digitalization, and I got an article or something. The article that I have downloaded for you, I discussed in my class. It is after sales services, how the loyalty and all it comes. There's a word, customer loyalty ladder. Customer loyalty ladder. That's also I have discussed over the. This is relating to your topic. I'm also learning in between. Whenever we are being a part of a research, being a teacher, I may also improving my knowledge. I can also use it for next classes, other classes. Yes, Khalid, yeah, real estate, obviously, Khalid itself. Then project management, no, any other person comes in my mind other than Anu, because only one person who's, yeah, having the strong base in project management is Anu. Then yes, insurance. In your example have given Munira in different classes. Your
Yes.
two car, your two
Yes.
car, still I remember.
Yes.
Your two car example, your what is LV that is being stolen, and something related to that story also I have given.
Yes.
Then what is Sujoy? Sujoy is a financial decision making. Since I'm not taking any classes, the financial decisions. Yeah, next year I'm going to teach something MBA related to accounting for the decision making for the accounting students. Yeah, so then I will be caught Sujoy's work
I
over
look
there.
forward to
So
taking
coming
that
to
class.
yeah.
So, Doctor, I have one question here.
Yeah,
This freelance contracts was always there even before COVID. So, what is the difference between gig economy now and freelance contracts? So,
obviously, yeah, it was there before the COVID as well, but it has got that much prominence, after the COVID-19. I can also say one example from my side. I was going to the classroom, I'm taking the sessions. Okay, I'm going to the classroom, I'm taking the session. I don't have any other option for rather than going to, rather than going to the classroom, I cannot take any session before that. There is no such platform like, Zoom, Google Meet. Things are there. We are not familiar
mhm,
about it. So
mhm,
it becomes more convenient and popular. This gig economy or this freelance services are become more popular after this COVID-19. People who are not using that much online before that, before the COVID-19. People are using the workspace, but not. I went to one of my relative home 2 days before in Sharjah. The person is working almost 3 days from the home itself. I don't know how many of you are working here. So
mhm.
while he's working for the 3 days in his home, he's managing the entire work, and remain he's having a lot of time he's spending with the family, and he's also doing other job as well. Other job means he's meeting, he's also managing somewhat. So after the COVID-19, if so, I mean, yes, Faisal, can you just type it in global resignation in US in your Google, please? Global resignation in US.
Yes, I've seen that actually, and
What is the number of people have resigned? 15
yeah.
point million or something.
Yes, yes, yes. And even, I can relate to this. I know because we are suffering because of this, as I am from supply chain. So many of our suppliers, they're unable to supply the materials on time because their workers, they refuse to come to work. They said, okay, we are not coming. So there is a mass resignation that is
Mhm.
happening, and people are not willing to come to work. And they said, if you want us to work, we will continue working from home. We don't want to come to work.
Yes, yes, that is the impact. Tremendous impact happened after the COVID-19. Some of the employers are struggling because of that, because of the talent scarcity, particularly because those who are having the experience, they want to work from the home, they want to have a balance. That's the
Mm.
results. Yes, Faisal. So
Okay.
now I want to give you some idea about the questionnaire. Everyone is going behind the questionnaire. Everyone has to go with the questionnaire because you're doing on primary data itself. So can you please tell me what all you know about the questionnaire? How many numbers of questionnaire you're planning right now? So how you are going to frame your questionnaire? Any idea? Do you have any model questionnaire with you? Anything? Have you ever filled any questionnaire? Please tell me. In where it is recently. It can be one line. It can be one question. Okay. I 2 days before I filled it for FIVA. SIVA. Yeah, FIVA. We are getting a smiley, right? Smiley, and have you satisfied with our experience? Yeah, obviously I'm happy with the experiences of fever and everything, but the electricity bill, it is little increase, so that my feedback has been changed. I know that the water supply, the water consumption and water we are getting from the government, yeah, it is very cheap cost, very cheaper cost when we are comparing with many other part. But although yes, sometimes it can come beyond our expectations, so that our feedback also will be changed. There is some question, what is your experience on all these platforms and etc. We have to provide highly satisfied because of the price is little higher. for this time, for my conception, because of our conception, my feedback also little changed. For the service they're asking, but I'm giving my feedback on the basis of my amount that I'm spending over here. The feedback of the people having lot of biasness, we need to understand first of all. So can you please tell me, in any other questionnaire, have you filled it out? Have you done the questionnaire filled from your firm's satisfaction survey?
The recent one
Yes.
I have done is from my car service center. So I
Uh-huh.
had given my car for servicing, and after that I got feedback form where yes, how was our service? If there is anything that we can do to improve, if you're not happy, I mean, give your comments. So all that I had filled and submitted.
Yes. Do you have such feeling that I'm having? Okay. Please tell me if you're having similar feeling. Like, if someone is coming with a questionnaire to be filled it out, we really wanted to escape from this person. And even if it is required only 1 minute or 2 minutes to fill out this questionnaire, we don't want to fill it out. Mostly it happened. How I experienced during my research time, I need to collect almost 500 plus data for my thesis. So it was struggling a lot, because mostly the faculty member, the students who are not ready, who are not willing to complete it. Some of the industry is also not willing to complete it. Then I understand the willingness to complete, the willingness to fill this questionnaire from the part of the respondents are very, 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 very limited. Very, very rarely they are doing that. Do you feel the same? Whenever someone is coming, you have to spend the 5 minutes on filling a questionnaire after making a service from the company. Will you do that? Obviously, we'll be doing that. Someday we will say, yeah, okay, highly satisfied, highly satisfied, highly satisfied. Let them be happy. Let them be happy. It happens some of the times. But for your research, find out the best people who can fill it out at the best, and you will be getting the best response from them. So coming to the questionnaire, some general idea I wanted to provide you. What is a questionnaire according to you? This is a tool for collecting the information to describe, compare, or explain an event or a situation, as well as the knowledge and attitudes of behavior or socio-demographic characteristics on a particular target group. So everyone is having certain target group to collect the data from. So, Rayan, can you tell me who is your respondents, from whom you have to collect the data? I believe you're having an idea right now.
Anyone with a car.
Who is, sorry?
Anyone that's got a car.
Anyone who is having the car. So these people who are attending the session can also do that, yeah? There are some strategy students, how they are making the topic, I will tell you. They'll be getting a lot of data from the people who are doing the marketing, marketing research. They'll be getting a lot of data. Data collection is not a problem for them, because those who are having the car, obviously, Ryan is having the friends, minimum almost 50 friends. Imagine they can fill it. Yeah. Or the friends over here. Yeah. I can ask everyone over here. If 10 students are here, they will be filling out. Obviously, everyone fill it out. But there are some people, for example, yes, Varada.
I'm
Yes,
one.
Varada.
I'm definitely gonna be one of them.
Absolutely. I know that nuclear industry, very, very less research is happening. Very less research is happening, particularly in MBA or
And
dissertation, PhD
we
even.
also have a very, very important aspect called nuclear security. And in nuclear security, information classification is of high importance because of the nature of our business, which makes it incredibly hard to share any data outside of the organization, sometimes even outside of departments. So there's things in our organization that even as part of management, we are not allowed to see this because it's been classified.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you are the one who is going to trouble with your data collection a little bit, but we can manage it. We can manage it because your population is very limited. So apart, as per your population, you can reduce your sampling size as well. But the population is very higher for the Rayan, because people who are having the car is very high. So similar to that, we have to little bit increase your sampling. Yeah, then only we'll be getting very adequate answer from.
The only thing, as I've been writing the introduction in the paper, the only things that I've got two variables in terms of do I look across the whole industry or do I look specifically in the Middle East? And then obviously I work for sort of super premium luxury, which
Yeah.
so I've either got the ability to go, I want to see what happens to a Kia driver and I want to see what happens to a Bentley driver, or I say, I just want to see what happens to a Bentley driver. Because if it's that, then my pool becomes incredibly small. But obviously that's where it's most relevant to me at this point in time to take forwards into my career.
Okay. Okay. Well noted. Well noted. So, as far as Rayan is considered, that you have to specifically mention in your research proposal in which area, what are the population you are just focusing out. Okay, mostly if the population is very higher, we need to little bit increase the number of sampling. But again, among the population, if you're having some category, we are only looking into these category of the people, demographic basis, then it will be somewhat reduce the sampling size. So yes, Faisal, so you are employees in your company, you are, yeah, supply chain management.
That's right. Yes, I'll be
Perfect.
targeting.
So Joy, can you please tell me about your respondents?
So this
What?
is where I find it quite interesting because my topic is quite new. So what I'm
Yeah.
trying to do is to try and work out whether this new technology will allow better decision making using AI in corporate finance. So there's only a few companies that are actually doing this, and the companies that are doing it are very, very new to doing it. So actually finding the people to answer the surveys is actually proving quite difficult because there's not many of them, and those that are doing it don't really want to talk about it because they haven't succeeded yet necessarily. So it's quite interesting actually finding which companies I need to talk to.
Yeah. If you find difficulty to collect the data, so Joy, like the companies you are using the AI integration for the accounting informations or accounting interpretations or decision making in the small medium enterprises, you can also think in that perspective as well, like those financial manager or accountant perspective towards AI integration in your accounting decision making. The perspective also you can have a look on this. You can also those accounting managers, you know, you can also choose them. If you find difficulty for that, okay, then only you can choose that.
On the basis that if they could do it, these are the things that they would want to do, or whether they would not want to do it.
Absolutely. Perception of accounting managers or of AI integration on decision making, the perfect decision making on accounting information. Yeah. So next is Khalid. Khalid is having the people like real estate prospective investors, that is industrialist or real estate construction people. Okay, these are the people. Anu, who is your respondent, Anu? Your assistants, yeah, employee resistance.
Employees in HR and talent management department.
Your sound has gone a lot.
I'm scared because Friday I have the event for publishing my book. So
oh, your launch.
Yeah.
Book launch.
Yeah, this Friday, November 8th.
So you will provide to us, right? We'll give the money, very sure.
Yeah.
No worries. So very good, very good. What is the title of your what is the title of your book?
It's a Malayalam book. Name is Neelanjanam.
Sorry?
Name is Neelanjanam.
Neelanjanam. Then you don't have to give to Rayan, then Sujoy, then Varda, then Faisal, then Khalid.
Can you please translate the what do you call? What does it mean?
Yeah, then we will have to spend some time for the translating every classes. Yeah.
Then
translation we can use it.
The title. She should just gift it to you.
Okay. I know I can do that. I can read the Malayalam language. So can you please give a small summary about your book? Anu,
Okay.
what is that?
It's about a murder is happening in a big house.
Oh my God. Starting with a murder?
Yeah. It's a thriller, fiction thriller.
A
psychiatrist is visiting to the house and then finding the mysteries. It's about rebirth, souls, reincarnation, kind of like a vast topic. I don't know whether
like
it's ending because sometimes
sounds like a Dean Koon's book.
Okay. Anyway, all the best wishes. The one among us publishing a book is really a great thing. Okay, so coming to the top, before the design of your questionnaire, can you please tell me there is a one mistake in some of the spelling?
Question is spelled incorrectly. There's no S.
Yes. Your approach should take consideration of your topic, who you want to survey, the type of information you want, your budget, how quickly you need the information. These are the basic informations. Like before we are going for a data collection or before we are framing a questionnaire, we need to consider your budget in the sense like your time, okay? Your time for supplying your questionnaire. I don't feel that you need to provide the money and all. So questionnaire design is a systematic process in which the researcher contemplates the various question format, considers the number of factors characterizing the survey at hand, ultimately words the various questions very carefully and organize the questionnaires layout. So can you please tell me, for your topic, I just want to give an explanation for my topic, talent management, I done. Are you getting my point, everyone? Are you here? All are here?
Yes.
Yes, Khalid?
Yes.
Okay, so I have done a
Yes,
topic,
yes.
talent management on organizational performance. Please, please catch my points. Talent management on organizational performance. So in the talent management, I have taken the 5 variables, important dimensions: talent selection, talent recruitment, talent selection, talent engagement, talent development, and talent retention. These are the 5 dimensions I've taken under talent management, okay? Then I have developed some questions. For my research and thesis, I have developed a detailed question. Okay, imagine 5 questions each for each dimensions, or 3 questions each for each dimension. For the talent recruitment, I'm just writing 1 question, 2 question, 3 question, okay? And talent retention also, I'm writing a 4 question or 5 questions. Similarly, for one important independent variable, I'm just trying to find out what all other variables are available, then developing my questionnaire. So you may be having a question, doctor, why we should have the sub variables? What is the need of it? Is it important for our research? It's up to you. For example, you feel you wanted to subdivide your independent variable in order to give more authenticity, more reliability for your work, then you can do that. Okay, for example, somebody is taking only the talent engagement, only somebody is taking. So under which you can prepare a 10 question, that is enough. Okay, one side is done. One independent variable, according to me, talent management. Under the talent management, I have a 5 dimension. Each 5 dimensions, I have given some more cushion into that. Then talking about my dependent variable. What is my dependent variable? Anybody's remembering? My dependent variable, I have already told my topic in the beginning. Talent management and organizational performance. Under the organizational performance, relating to my area of research, I need to find out the variable. Organizational performance is number of factors, yeah? What are the organizational performance? It can be financial performance, non-financial performance, employee retention, or employee satisfaction. Number of elements are there. For a time being, I have taken turnover intention of employees. At the same time, employee satisfaction only. I've taken almost study have been done the 6 or 7 years before, okay? So I've taken these 2 important variables under organizational performance. That is my discretion. There are a number of variables are there. I find myself these 2 variables coming under the organizational performance are more apt for my study. So that I have taken that particular variables for my study. So for our topic, independent and dependent variables should be there. It is really good though, so that your questionnaire, everything will be very easier. Your data analysis and interpretation will be very easier for you. So that we need to spend our time. We need to spend our time to understand what all the variables are there under each independent and dependent variable, so that we need to prepare some of the questionnaire. Coming to the next one. There are different steps. It is randomly I got it, so it may be helpful for us. There are a number of points either you can have an idea. Put questions that are necessarily only. There are some people who are adding number of questions, 35, 40 question under the questionnaire. You need to understand, firstly, we are doing an MBA dissertation, your respondents, whether they will be completing the questionnaire or not. Are we adding the important questions or not? Identify what you want to cover in a survey. That's why we are talking about our title, our topic should be connected with your questionnaire. Very important. Make it very short and simple. Your questionnaire can be, your questions, each question can be very short and simple. Avoid, ask one question at a time. For example, we are asking a question which should not be having different meanings, only one meaning, precise, concise. So the respondent should be able to answer only for the particular question only. It should not direct to many other areas of. So open-ended questions or closed-ended question, I'll be discussing that later. Spend the time to design your survey. Analyze the response after collecting. After collecting your data, we call it as a pilot survey. We'll be checking, are they answering all the questions? Are they missing some of the question? So that we need to revise our questionnaire. We'll be going for a pilot survey, pilot testing. So after collecting almost 10 to 15 questionnaire, then you can have a look on this. You can check it out whether people are following all the question. Are they having any trouble to understand the question? Something related to that. Then put a summary report together, conclude your plan of action. These are the important steps for your questionnaire procedure for your development. Can you do right now is 5 minutes research, 5 minutes research now itself. Go to search engine, search for some of the questionnaire available in your research area. For example, Varda's topic is talent retention, talent engagement, and etc. So specifically, I'm not telling about, okay, your title should be having same questionnaire. No, it's not like. If you're getting any questionnaire for your talent retention, that is fine. So please search for some of the questionnaire right now, download it or keep it or screenshot it, keep it with you right now and search for maximum number of questionnaire. All of you, please. Related to your area of your research or in any area of your research. Somebody, okay, supply chain management. So Joey got a questionnaire, supply chain management. But it is not in the logistics, but you wanted to do in the logistics. There is no issue for that. Just now your task is to collect some of the questionnaire related to your topic, your dependent or independent variable.
Can I ask a clarification?
Sure, sure, sure. Yes, Anu, please.
The department which I am like doing research is on talent management and HR. So the question it will not be coming, but the audience is from that department. So that's fine,
Okay.
right?
Once again, Anu,
Okay.
you're working in the department talent management and HR.
Yeah.
So the questionnaire,
That's your
Question is,
target audience.
sorry, once again, Anu, questionnaire is?
so for example, one example question is, are you aware of the recent changes being implemented in your department?
Yeah, no problem.
So the audience is HR and talent people. It is like that only, right?
Yeah, there is no concern in that.
Okay, I'll type in the email and we'll send it.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you are working in a department, talent management and HR. So your question, there are a number of questions are there. So you're asking like whether you should address the department itself, something like?
Yeah, exactly. Actually,
Okay.
the respondents should be from that department. That is my understanding.
Mhm. So you are talking about employee resistance itself, right?
Yeah.
So there is no problem. If your population is that talent management department or HR departments, this is also applicable for the employee resistance and everything is applicable for them. So there is no concern in that. You can also mail, okay? You can also mail.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
I'll get more clarity on it.
Mm.
Sorry, are you all on search for your
Doctor,
questionnaire? Yeah.
I've taken a lot of screenshots in a different. It's regarding projects, real estate projects.
Okay.
But I didn't download anything. I'm just using my mobile, honestly.
No problem. No problem. No problem.
You want me to share it with you, like the couples, or
Or if you can share right now, it's good. Like you can WhatsApp me right now then.
yeah.
I can understand which type of your research is going on from your side. I wanted to know in between how many of you access to or how many of you log in to Moodle account. Varda is already logged. Then
I
Rayan is
also
already
did.
done. Anu
Yeah.
done. Khalid,
Not yet.
just please. Okay.
Not
Then
even I've not yet tried.
Faisal also.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Then
will do.
Sujoy,
Yes, I have.
Munira,
I'm in.
Munira.
I've
No,
logged
sir,
in.
I have not done.
Okay. Please do
I'll
it
do
that
it.
today. Just spend all 10 minutes maximum today.
Sure,
10
I'll do
minutes.
that.
That's only required. Somebody has texted here.
Yeah,
Okay,
doctor,
Me.
Faisal.
I've taken a
Faisal.
screenshot. Yes,
Very
I've
good.
taken a screenshot.
One second. What is the classification of disruption based on the geographical scope and the part of SC that affect? Focusing on vulnerable SC sessions, what strategy have been introduced to improve resilience? Drawing on performance criteria from the literature, how have strategies improved the resilience of supply chain? Okay, these are a descriptive type of question, yeah? Yes, descriptive means you are giving to them like what is the classification of disruptions based on the geographic scope and the part of the SCs they affect. So they need to answer in descriptive ways. Yeah, we are collecting the data on the Likert base scale. Otherwise, if you're asking the question on explanatory types, the problem is you cannot interpret very well. We have to interpret, right? We have to process the data. We wanted to make we have to codify it. We have to get some percentage answer. We need to check it on the relationship between the variables. So these are the questions generally we can ask for the focus interviews or expert interviews. So we wanted to get some Likert scale, highly satisfied, highly dissatisfied types.
Okay. And okay, doctor, I got your point. Is there any limit of questions there should be? I mean, minimum number of questions, or is there anything?
It depends upon your variables. There is no particular limits for. It depends upon your variables, depends upon your respondents.
Okay.
So we wanted to finalize first of all supply chain management. Okay, in the supply chain management itself, what all the important variable you are going to take. I have some questionnaire I can also share with you, Faisal, under the supply chain management itself. So you have to finalize.
My topic is actually it's not like it's within supply chain, but
Yeah.
my topic is designing resilient supply chain networks.
Okay, so
Yeah.
now you come up with some variables. So in supply chain management is a very broader concept. Under that,
Yeah.
number of variables are there. I have one question here recently I shared with one of the student who was also working in the supply chain management. Among this, she has taken only 3 variables.
Right.
Similarly, as you mentioned, design and resilience, we need to
Yes.
finalize it like that.
You see
So
these 2 questions, if the one I have shared right now.
okay. What role do predictive analytics and real-time data integration play in the improving adaptability and recovery and resilience of play and network? Okay.
So I think, I mean,
We
I
need
think
to
I need
work
to
on it.
share. Yes, I share with you, and I need to get your feedback. That's what I
Yes.
understood.
Take
Yes.
your time. It's only the
Yeah.
session, we will be having a questionnaire session when we are going for a dissertation stage. This is only for giving some idea. For you can start working on it. That's why I'm just taking the session. Otherwise, no.
Right. Right.
Yeah, Khalid has shared, right?
Yeah, the one I shared with you, see, it's about project, but also it's a different categories of questions. Anyone can
Interesting.
answer it who's interested in buying a house. So it's not being specific on one topic with a lot of information that they need to write. No, it's just questions, yes or no, or with numbers
Okay.
or no numbers.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But all
These are
of
the
those questions are related to my topic.
okay.
But I will surely be changed. I will not be using those questions. Just like, hypothetically questions related to the topic. But I will be digging into more questions that will help. I don't know, to create some questions as well related to real estate. Not only using what are the questions in the market.
Got it. So I suggest everyone to spend some time for your questionnaire. Just try to randomly collect some question which address your research topic or research questions. Have you got anything?
Yeah, I submitted something on the chat. There's a few questions that I found.
How clear are
from
the expectation and goals of your career progression? How much do you feel you can influence the direction and strategy of our organization? Yeah. How confident are you that you can achieve your career aspiration? Yes, within our company. For example, how confident are you that you can achieve your career aspiration within our company? So for that question, highly confident or moderately confident, neutral. So less confident, least confident. So we are having some measurement for that. Yeah. So someone will, if you're giving this questionnaire, someone will tick under each Likert scale. Yeah. We need to frame the question in such a way. Are you provided the adequate opportunities for professional growth and development? So we will be asking the question. So you have been received adequate opportunity for professional growth and development. So we'll be giving something question like that. So are you strongly
so
agree?
it will be something like for this one, sometimes, never.
Yeah. Yes.
Those kind.
Often.
Yes.
Sometimes, something
Always.
like. So yeah. We can also follow certain Likert scale for the entire questions. That also will be helpful. There is a uniformity for that. For example, one question we are following often, sometime, something like that. So another question we are following, highly confident, less confident. No, it's not like. So if you're following one there must be some uniformity. At least 2 model you can use it. Yeah. Okay. So do you feel the company invest in improving your skill and knowledge? Yeah, strongly agree. Or company provides a lot of investment. Company is investing in your for improving your skills and knowledge. So there will be some Likert scale answers. Similarly, you have to make some questions randomly. Let's have a check on this. Then we will be completing this other part of the questionnaire side. Okay, so can you please tell me what are the difference between open-ended question and closed-ended question, please? Anyone?
Close is yes or no. Open is justification. It's very subjective.
Okay, so it is up to you. You can choose it. Depends upon your respondents, depends upon your research questions. It has been written here. Open questions are more information but difficult to codify, enter, and analysis. But it is, as Vardha mentioned, it is subjective types. You can also use it if you are going for some, the topmost leaders of industry. You want to get some focus interview, then you can do that. You can write what they comments on the individual questions. The closed question is less information, but
And
easy to
Dr.
codify,
Tariq,
enter.
we can mix between both, right?
Yeah, but for example,
Yeah.
in your case, I believe there can be two questionnaire. One questionnaire for the people who are the investors. One
Yes.
questionnaire can be for the topmost leaders, those who are
Yes.
industry leaders sometime.
Exactly.
So for them, you can make some 7 to 10 questions that is subjective, this open-ended questions. That depends upon their availability, okay? So how,
Yes.
whether they will be answering for, or you can also make the closed question. It's a combination, you can make it. It's purely depends upon the research topics and all, okay?
Yes.
For your case, it's fine, it's applicable.
Mhm.
Open-ended questions. Open-ended question, there are some questions have been written here. It's mostly qualitative data in a questionnaire, but the respondents can answer the free form with a little to no restrictions. What are your expectations, requirements for the production? What do you see as a next step? What is the most important priority to you with this and why? These are the some open-ended questions. The closed-ended questions can be yes or no, multiple choice questions. These are the Likert scale questions. Strongly disagree, neutral, agree, strongly agree. For most of the Likert scale question will be 5 Likert scale, okay? You can also follow 5 Likert scale. The problem for using the 7 Likert scale, what do you mean by 5 Likert scale and 7 Likert scale? Anyone?
It's the amount of options available.
Yes, number of options available. Here, which type of Likert scale it is? 5 or 7?
5. No,
Because
this is
1,
5.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Yeah. So we can use the 5 Likert scale. The reason is, if you are using the 7 Likert scale, we are giving a lot of option for them. We are giving a lot of option for the respondents. They will not be doing that. But
Yeah,
we'll be getting accurate answer.
There's a greater chance of having outliers if you have a 7 Likert scale. And you won't be able to do a proper curve of where the averages are.
Yes, absolutely. So there are different types of multiple choice questions. Are the checklist type is the someone wants to rank. For example, what are the development? What you feel? What are the important things company should do to improve employee satisfaction? You're asking to someone. Okay, one of the employee. In order to improve employee satisfaction, what are the things that you are ranking? So you are giving development program, statement, or some commissions, or whatever you are giving some. So we are asking the response to rank it. If you want to do such type of questions, you can do that. It's only one part of the question, okay? I will be detailing later. Is a rating scale, waiting time, excellent, very important, excellent, and something like that, not important, very important. That is a rating scale. We'll be discussing that in the next week in detail. What are other types of questionnaire and how we can prepare the questionnaire? What other things that we common mistakes, and there are a number of common mistakes, how we can consider demographics, everything we can discuss the next week. So as an activity for you, just prepare some questions for your research topics particularly, okay? It can be, it's up to you. Number of question, I'm not giving any pressure on that. It's up to you. Just prepare related questions for your research topic. If you can prepare on the basis of your independent dependent variable, that is really good.
Doctor, can I ask you a question here? In terms of what's the sweet spots in terms of how many questions and how many respondents you're looking for? Because you might send your questionnaire to a number of people and many of them may not respond. For this dissertation, how many questions need to be answered and how many people do you need to have actually answered the questionnaire?
Yes. Mostly it depends upon the population, first of all. But for your case, Yeah, for your case, if you're taking only the, I usually says my students to have minimum 100 questionnaire to be collected, but it is not possible in the case of Varda sometime. So we will be we will be looking into, for example, if Varda can articulate properly, my population is only this much accurately mentioned, at least. So we can take a percentage of it. That one I will be discussing next class, what percentage we can take it. But minimum number, if you can collect 100, that will be really good. If you can increase, that is really, really good. No problem for that. If you can increase 150, 200, 250, that's, I really appreciate for that. Your accuracy of your data results will be very high. But try to manage. So for the previous MBA students as well, I asked them to have minimum 100. Everyone's tried to collect the 100 data collection. They have done it. So nothing happened for, there's no concern happen for them. So 100 minimum, if you can collect, that's really good, minimum number. So once you started doing a Sujoy, so you are only taking the company that are using the AI technology for your accounting information. So population will be very lesser. That's why I ask you to go for the perception of the individual accountant or the company or the leaders of the company or the owners of the company to integrate the AI. What the perception? What the challenges, strategy they are looking for? So that your population is very higher, you can also increase the sample size. Then you also ask another question, right, Sujoy, other than the sampling size. Number of questions, right? Number of questions.
That's right.
Number of questions depends upon your variable. Yeah, we don't need to increase. So we need to finalize what are the variables we are going to choose. I told you, right, for my topic, talent management, five variables I'm choosing. So individual 5. For my thesis, for the PhD, I've taken 7, 8, 10 or something like that for the individual variables. For your case, you can choose 4 for one variable. Yeah, I would be suggesting maximum number of 20 questionnaire can be for total 20 questions. Then after you prepare the questionnaire, please send to me. I can review that. Then only I will be able to tell you, okay, there are some area you didn't address. So just increase the question or reduce the question. Okay.
Or split the question in 2. You could also tell us to split one question into 2 because maybe the question has too many parameters that it's looking at.
Yes. So when you start preparing, then only I will be able to give you the proper feedback for that. How many numbers of questions? There is no instruction for us like, okay, you should be minimum number of questions, maximum number of questions. This depends upon our topic and variables we are framing on. Hope it is clear. Yes. So I believe there is no much questions. I have to jump to another session now. So thank you so much everyone for joining us today. Everyone has joined, every members. So we are winding up today's session. We'll be continuing the questionnaire. So kindly bring some of the questionnaire for related to your topic. We can discuss that day and for the next week. So is there any random topics for the discussion? I'll be mailing you. Okay. For example, you wanted to discuss about the psychological safety. Yeah. Then I will be mailing if any topics for the discussion. Is there, I will be mailing you in the before our next week. So thank you so much, everyone. I'm just winding up today.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You were
Yes.